So we're going to look at the same instructions. Find the limits as x approaches infinity and negative infinity, and then identify any horizontal asymptotes. So we're also using, it says to use graphs or tables to do this. So I'm going to do the same thing as I did last time. Quit. So let's type this in. So I'll type in this. How do I type that in? Well, let's see. I think we can use the math operators. Math. Is there an absolute value function? I think there should be, maybe, hopefully, maybe not. I'll look that up, and then I'll pause it and look it up and then show you how to do it. Yeah. All right, so let's take a look. I saw how to do it. Okay, so we want to put in our function, but the first thing we want to put in is absolute value of x. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to math, and then go arrow over so that it says number, and then there's the absolute value function. So absolute value, and then I'm going to put in my variable, close the absolute value parentheses, close the parentheses around that, divided by, so I have this part, and I'm going to do it all over again. Math, number, absolute value, put in my variable. Oops, I should put parentheses around this. So it should be parentheses, because I want to divide by the whole thing, absolute value of x plus 1. So parentheses, math, number, absolute value, and I'm doing that of x, close that, plus 1, and then close that parentheses. Hopefully that works. Let's see what the graph looks like, and I'll do zoom standard. Zoom standard. Yeah, that's actually bad. I'm going to zoom fit 0. Hopefully this is faster in your calculators. So it could be a hole here, or it could be a vertical asymptote, but it doesn't talk about vertical asymptotes. It's talking about limit as x approaches infinity and negative infinity. Let's arrow up. Is this 1? Is it 1 up here? Maybe it's approaching 1. I think it is approaching 1. But we can make sure by looking at our table of values. So what do we start at? Well, I'll go to my table settings. I'll start at 0, and I'll increment by 1. Now let's go to our table. So 0, and it's just getting closer and closer to 1. Yeah, so to the right, 1, and to the left, I think the same thing, probably. Yeah, still positive 1. So that's also the horizontal asymptote is 1. And then you could graph it again here by typing in f of x equals parentheses abs. That just does absolute value of x divided by, and then whoops, parentheses abs x plus 1. And then you should get that same little cuspy looking graph. If I plug in 0, does that work? Yeah. Yeah, I'm allowed to plug in 0, right? Yeah. I'm not allowed to plug in negative 1. So I think, oh no, I am allowed to plug in negative 1, right? Because this changes it back to a positive. There's no hole right here. But you get the same kind of graph, and you can see at 0.9, and you could maybe scroll out or make a table of values. I wonder if this gives you a table of values. I'm just seeing what that does. I don't even think it's going to recognize what I'm typing in, but we'll see. It might. Yeah, it doesn't understand what the heck I mean by that. Okay, so that's that one. Hopefully that was quick and simple. Goodbye.